Welcome back, Wampus Cats, to the Nameless Podcast. Grayson, how are you today?
I'm doing good. Jimmy, how about you?
I'm pretty good. And to answer the question that more than a few of you have asked, yes, we do have new hosts. We do have new talent. Here they are. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Emma Burridge. I'm a senior, and I'm going to be the community host.
My name's Danny Scott. I'm a freshman, and I'm going to be the sports host.
So what can they expect from you?
Get news about the community and what's going on around town.
Get news about sports.
Fair enough.
So, do you guys know what we're planning to do differently this season? Or have you guys watched the previous season at all, or any episodes?
I've watched a few episodes.
No.
All right, thank you for your honesty, Danny. So, Jimmy, do you know what we plan to do differently this season?
We're going to focus more on individuals in the school. Like, he's doing sports, so obviously he's going to do interviews with some of the more, I guess, popular wouldn't be the correct term. Captains of each sport, I guess, would be the correct term.
Yeah, I guess
And we're also going to focus on community, which is why we have Miss Vlogger over here. What about you, Grayson?
Just going to be focused on entertainment and going to try to do better with audience retention, maybe.
Emma, since you've watched the last season, what do you suggest?
I don't really know. I enjoyed it.
What do you got to say, Grayson? What do you got to say, man?
I'm just not going to focus on anything.
Mm-hmm.
This is my life now.
Okay. So,
yeah, continue, Jimmy.
would you prefer informative or entertainment?
I like both. Be informed about what's going on at school and being entertained. It's fun.
What about you, Danny?
A little bit of both, yeah.
Now, I have a question for you both. Did you guys fill out my voting form I sent out last semester?
Did you send it to everyone?
I was in this class last semester.
No one did.
I sent it out to the entire school. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to work on getting that outreach out there a little bit better. Or maybe the new community person can do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, how are the informative entertainment stuff going to change? Do you know what we're planning on doing, Jimmy?
Okay, well, over the next, let's call it a month, maybe a month or two, we're going to slow down on putting out new episodes every week and try and make more quality episodes and not just have them constantly outgoing so that we guys have better content. And B, you can expect stuff like, okay, female basketball. We're going to probably have an interview with Shasta and, would you say Jake or LJ for male basketball?
I think they're both good representations of what's going on.
We might just have them both on at the same time, which will no doubt be a circus all in itself.
Pause.
Really scary,
I'm going to have to
actually.
pause everybody right there. So, no more Pop-Tart episodes, guys? Come on.
I will hurt you.
What about the Christmas special?
Same thing.
Okay. That made me sad. Anyway, so what kind of community events do you think you want to cover, Emma?
I don't know. I do a little bit of everything.
All right.
Well, speaking of news, recent news anyway, I would like to bring something up. I don't know if you're a junior, but I know this one is. Why don't you tell them what you spent the last hour doing, man?
Oh, yeah. So today, which is the 11th, we were we did watch a hype video of the Oklahoma Cadet Lawman
Correct.
program. I'm smart, yeah. And just learning about highway patrolmen, what their whole thing is, and is it, what do you call it, an internship or just like?
It's not an internship. It's more of just a week-long camp that shows you some of the basics of policing, the history of the patrol. You can drive cars. Pretty fun.
All right, you want to give some highlights to that camp for any juniors that want to go do it?
You get to ride in a jet boat, which is as fast as it sounds. You get to fly in planes or helicopter. You get to choose. You get to do a ridiculous amount of speed in a police car with cops at your side. And finally, I would say you get to learn a lot about the patrol. You will meet some very cool people.
How fast did you go?
Not going to answer that.
Okay, that's fair. I'm going to just stop there. So, do you guys want to do student spotlight? How do you guys want to do that?
Well, you've asked me this before. Ask the new host.
What do you guys want to do about student spotlight?
Would we have them on here?
Yes, they would be on here.
I think that just ask them about their year and what they're interested in.
Would
in the
either of you have any recommendations?
I think Davy Grimsley would be a good one to have on here.
That'll be interesting knowing her in a camera.
It'd be fun.
All right, well, that was certainly interesting. I don't know what you mean by that, but we'll find out later. So, how are we going to highlight different school organizations this year? This semester. I know last year we covered a few, then we kind of like stopped, went full on cranking on the entertainment portion of the podcast.
Apologies to all those we missed. We know you are a bit upset with us. We do apologize from all here. All guilty parties here. We do apologize, and we will be doing our best to get around to you in the time we have allotted.
No regrets.
I do not. He does not speak for anyone else here. That is him and him alone. Speaking of student groups, are there any y'all's part of that were not represented here yet that you'd like to see on here?
I don't do anything. So.
Fair enough.
No.
Well, that's my idea.
Some talkative hosts here, guys, aren't we? Anyway, so do you guys have any unique jobs you guys do? Like anything interesting you guys do in your own personal time?
I make YouTube videos.
That's fair. What
Where
about
can-
you?
I play basketball.
Fair enough. What about you, Jimmy?
I read. But question for Emma, for our viewers, where can they find you at?
On YouTube, Emma Burridge.
Subscribe and like.
I post on Fridays.
Speaking of liking and subscribing, we need to do that now this semester. So everybody leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, I did my job, guys. I'm so proud of myself. The silent clap brings me back to some traumatizing memories. Anyway, so Jimmy, do you want to go over FFA again this semester? I know you were talking about it.
I am doing my best to get a time worked out with Mr. Everett. Mr. Everett forgets things. Mr. Everett makes other plans without realizing. I make other plans without realizing. I forget. We are doing our best. That's all I have to say on FFA. Well, then, can I ask a question for
Yeah.
this turn? Emma, you have gone to school here longer than me, as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all of the organizations you've been a part of, everything you've done, what is the one thing at the school that you'd say was your favorite?
I really like cheering my freshman, sophomore year. It's fun to be a part of the game and getting to see it, being right there and getting to be a part of everything. I also loved water girling for the football team, being a part of the team and getting to be there for all the wins and the loses and the practices.
Would you care to recommend to any of our viewers how they could join said groups?
Cheerleading tryouts are usually in April, and it's just really fun to be a part of a team. And being a water girl, you can just talk to the football coach, and you just have to go to every practice and football games. But it's really fun to be a part of them and watch how they grow and just watch how they do things.
So we're gonna have to thank our audience now because we had quite a big influx of subscribers and
Yeah.
all that from last semester, and from all the basketball and football games that have been filmed, and most of those games have been filmed by this guy. So Jimmy, what was your personal experience with filming all those games? What'd you think of them?
Trying to film the shot that they want, where it's literally their waist and upwards, is a nightmare in basketball. That is not going to happen. I am sorry, I cannot do that with these cameras.
These cameras are great. What do you mean? You blaming the cameras?
I'm blaming the cameras. Entirely blaming the cameras. Also, if any of you are trying to work with a camera, make sure your battery's not dead. Personal experience from this one. What? Gonna say something?
That was you, not me.
Uh-huh. Continue.
Anyway, well, I think that's about all we have time for today, so we're going to probably end off. So, you guys all happy with how this year's been going so far?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jimmy, you want to end us off?
Peace out, boys. And
Cool.
girls.
Cool. Bye.
Let me see.